Good day, friends. I'm here again for another channel in a statistic. We are looking at mean deviation, that is mean absolute deviation. If you are here and you are new, please help me to subscribe. Just click on the notification bell so that you get the latest of any of my video. And those of you that have subscribed, I'm very grateful. Thanks so much. So today we want to look at mean absolute deviation. We discussed in our previous videos how you can calculate or measure the central tendency of any given data. But if you want to know how spread a particular data is or how far it is from the distance, one of the tools you can use to do that is what we call mean absolute deviation. It's also working like other statistical tools for measuring dispersion or the spread of the data. So like a variance, standard deviation, and a range. All these are the tools to measure how spread a given data is. What do you mean by how spread a given data is? Let's consider, for example, if you have this number 2, 4, 3, and 5. So, and if we calculate the mean of this data, we discover that this mean, the mean will be equal to 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5. Then everything divided by what? 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 4. And this will give us 9, 10, 11. So which is 14 over 4. And this one will give us 3.3 here, that's 12. So remember 2 at 0, 3.5. So the mean is 3.5. And we want to know how each set of data or observation far from this middle. 2, we can find how the distance of 2 from the middle, which is the mean. We can also find the distance of 4 from this. We can also find the distance of 3 from this. We can also find the distance of 5 from this. So we are taking this to get the center. If we also find the mode. So mode is the highest number. That is the number that appears most frequently. So here we don't have mode. This is no mode. And we can also use median to detect the median of any given data. But if you want to know how a particular data, how far it is from the center or from the middle, the tool to use is mean absolute deviation. We also have other tools which we will discuss in our next videos. So what is now mean absolute deviation? We use mean absolute deviation, like I said, to calculate the dispersion of any given data. We are going to look at the formula which we can use to do that for today, but in our next video we are going to take some questions. We treat those questions with these statistical tools for measuring dispersion of any given set of data. So the formula for mean absolute deviation is number 1. We have a mean absolute deviation is equal to summation absolute value of xi minus x bar. Then your I is 1 to n all over n. We use this formula to calculate if you are dealing with a sample. That is, if the data given is sample, we use this formula to calculate our mean absolute deviation. Then we also have another one, which is a mean absolute deviation equal to summation absolute value of xi minus mu. Then your I is from 1 to n all over n. So this one is for population. So if you are working on population, we use this formula to calculate the mean absolute deviation. Then, if you are working, we also have another formula, mean absolute deviation equal to summation fi, absolute value of xi minus x bar, then your xi equal to 1 to n all over summation fi, I from 1 to n. So this one is for grouped data. So if you are working and the data given is group data, we use this formula to calculate the mean absolute deviation. But if the data given is not grouped, we use this and this. So these two are for group data, while this is for grouped data. But we use this mean here stands for the population. It's a population parameter. And this sign, absolute, is the sign that we use to negate or ignore the negative that might occur when you are taking the distance of each data or set of data from the center that we just calculated. So another formula we look at under this is the coefficient of mean absolute deviation, which is equal to mean absolute deviation all over mean times 100. So this is the formula to calculate the coefficient of mean absolute deviation. That is, you calculate the mean absolute deviation, you divide it by what? By our mean. Sometimes you can also divide it by your median, and you are going to arrive at the same result. So this is what we have today. I want us to go and study this well. So in our next class, we are going to apply this formula to calculate the questions. So like I said, if you are new here, please help me to subscribe. Just click on the notification bell so that you get the next video anytime I drop it. And those of you that are my friends, I'm very grateful. Help me to share, like, comment, share it to your friends. I remain loyal. Thanks so much.